Well, tonight, Republican vice presidential nominee JD Vance gets his time in the spotlight. The junior senator from Ohio will headline night 3 of the Republican convention as former President Donald Trump's VP pick. As Natalie Brand reports, many delegates on hand say they're excited about the choice and the speech.
New GOP vice presidential nominee JD Vance made an appearance at an event in Milwaukee ahead of his big speech tonight.
I joke with the president that I'm very excited about this evening, and I don't plan to screw it up. But if I do, it's too late. He made the pick, right?
Former President Trump, who did his own convention stage walkthrough this afternoon, is expected to be back in the hall tonight to hear Vance introduce himself to the country.
If you know anything about Senator Vance's background, you understand that he came from very humble beginnings.
Vance is expected to share his personal story, rising up from poverty, and his family's struggles with drug abuse, as documented in his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy. Indiana alternate delegate Becky Bechtel says she's reading the book now.
How do you think that personal story is going to play into the rest of campaign season?
I think that he has an empathy with the American people that a lot of other politicians, if you will, do not have.
The Trump campaign is also highlighting foreign policy on Convention Day 3. Mayor John David Longo of Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, like Senator Vance, is a Marine Corps veteran.
As a veteran, what will you be listening for?
I'm looking for strength on the national stage. I can tell you as a veteran, having been to a place like Afghanistan, it's very important that we project strength.
There's an expectation Russia's war with Ukraine will come up tonight. Senator Vance has been a vocal critic of additional U.S. military aid for Ukraine, alarming some in the Republican Party. Vance has also made a journey from outspoken Trump critic to running mate, ready to officially accept the VP nomination tonight. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Milwaukee.
The Biden campaign has announced that Vice President Kamala Harris has accepted an invitation from CBS for a vice presidential debate, but in a response that nods to growing calls for President Biden to step aside, the Trump campaign responded that they don't know who the Democratic VP candidate will be.